Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Another episode of Trash Talk. I am Damian Hill. With me, as always, is TJ O'Connor. Tonight, we have Jordan Clark, who is getting ready to take on Brandon Mills at Caged Aggression, which I believe you are the co-main event for the Pat Miletich and Michael Jackson, Mike Jackson, Mike the Truth Jackson, so everybody's not confused. I believe you are the co-main event. I'm not sure about that. Do you know about that at all?
I have no idea. I would assume. I figured I'd be up there, either co-main or the one below it. Yeah, I figure. I think so. But we find out next week for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Once the official lineup is posted, usually Tapology is pretty good about that, but I wasn't quite sure because sometimes there are mix-ups. But
Right.
it seems like you would be the co-main event.
I think so.
I guess before we get actually into the fight, how are you feeling right now leading into the fight? And then how are you feeling about being the co-main event on such a card or such a big card, because everyone's waiting to see how this fight with Pat and Mike turns out?
Yeah, man. I feel great. Honestly, my weight's good. I gained a bunch of muscle from my last fight, so I was worried about cutting the weight, how it was gonna come off. But man, it's coming off super easy. I'm at a great weight. I feel good, man. I feel really good. Being a co-main event, though, I figure since I've gone pro, I've only really been either main event or co-main event, and I sell a lot of tickets, so I got a bunch of tables sold. So I'm pretty excited to watch, you know. And then this Brandon Mills kid, I don't know what his last name's all about. Like, is this his stepson? Is this Matt Hughes' stepson, or what is it? I don't know, but yeah, he's got a big name. All these little articles written about him. He's got a lot of hype. So I figured I was probably going to be co-main event, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you mentioned a lot of attention regarding Brandon and his amateur career. I feel like that's something that you've been there and done at this point, and you've made the transition into a pro.
Yeah.
Going into this fight, you know, I want to talk about the fight in a second, but just how long ago did you get the call about this fight, and how has training camp been leading into this fourth pro fight now?
I got this fight, I want to say like a month and a half, 2 months ago now. So we had it's a pretty good fight camp, like an ideal fight camp for a 145 cut. I've really only been fighting at 55. You know, these guys don't want to fight me at 45 for whatever reason. So when this kid got the fight, I think it came to us too. I was shocked. I was like, this dude's fought nothing but bums, and all he's got is his dad's name. I was like, all right, cool. Gonna let all eyes be on me. That's cool. I'll take it. So I don't know.
Okay, well, so when you talk about him fighting only bums, you know, he does possess an undefeated amateur record, 4-0, 3 wins by rear naked choke, one by, I believe, unanimous decision or at split decision at the very least. And coming in and deciding to make his professional debut against what I believe is a tough test for him. But also you feel like he's writing a name behind that. Could you explain that a little bit more? And could you explain the matchup, maybe why he's so confident and all that?
Yeah, so I 100% think he's writing off of his dad's name or stepdad or whatever it is. 100%. I mean, he is 4-0. He looks good. He's got good jiu-jitsu. He's got good wrestling. Don't get me wrong. This is a talented guy. I'm taking him as serious as I can. You know what I mean? I 100% get that. I might go out there and be like, oh, shit, this dude's got some dog in him. You know, that's what I'm hoping for. But at the same time, like, I've done everything he's done multiple times and better. You know what I mean? Like, I've had 10, 11 fights as an amateur. Half of them are finishes. I've got cooler finishes. But I don't know. He might be confident because I fought JT not too long ago, right? And I lost. I got wrestle fucked. I get it. So I think he's coming in thinking he can just do the same thing to me, which is just not the case, man. It's crazy, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be violent. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Okay. So do you feel like that you made a lot more improvements with the being able to get back off the ground if you are being held down, or do you also feel like he just doesn't possess the skills even if you didn't work on those things?
Yeah. No, I 100% believe he possesses the skills to get me down to the ground. What he does not possess is the skills to finish me on the ground and to keep me on the ground. He's going to have to strike with me. He does not have an option. He's going to have to strike with me. If he wants to take it to the ground, it's going to be on my behalf. You know what I mean? Like, you take me down, I'm going to get right back up and be in your face. You know, I 100% think he could take me down. He's a solid wrestler. Just look at them big old ears he's got, you know? So I get it, you know, but I just don't think this kid knows what he's getting into.
Oh,
Definitely. And you kind of touched on it there, and that was one of the things I was thinking about going into this one is, you know, he has a lot of hype behind his grappling game, but you're no stranger to grappling. You come from a tough camp, and you're willing to go. At this point, have you made it, like you said, you talking about he's going to have to strike with you. Have you thought in your head, you know, about that moment when he realizes that he's not going to be able to get you down as easily? Or, I mean, have you considered taking him down, you implementing the grappling game to put your style on top?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a wrestler at heart. I'm a grappler at heart. I love to grapple. It's funny because I always say I'm gonna strike in my fights, and I always end up getting to the ground and submitting them. You know, I'm an opportunist. So if an opportunity opens itself up, I'm gonna take it, right? But I will take him down to the ground. That's it's not out of my mind, but I want to make this kid bleed a little bit. I want to welcome him to the pro league, you know, as he should, you know.
Yeah, kind of. So basically, trying to, you know, like you said earlier, see if you can get that dog out of him. At this point, you know, it's an unproven commodity to say the least. A lot of potential, but I mean, that's your plan, is to test him, if not better, on the night.
For sure, 100%. I'm gonna go out there, see what kind of dog he's got into, and if he earns my respect within that first round, hey, maybe we play a technical battle, and I got some other things lined up for him in that department. But I mean, he's gonna have to really earn my respect for this one. I feel a little disrespected, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna take it to his ass. We'll see what he's got.
Does it add to the confidence behind you knowing that you know what it's like to go a full 5-minute round? You know how it's gonna feel. You know how you've trained for these before, and
Yeah.
once a 5-minute round compared to a 3-minute round is completely different. I just kind of want to bring you back to your first professional fight. Like, was there any difference? Did you feel like it was going to be different? And was it any shock to you once you finally started going those 5-minute rounds?
No, the only thing that really kind of I thought about and really thought about going into pro was, you know, we got elbows, we got knees, and just people are just bigger dogs in the pro league. You know what I mean? But skill wise, I'm fine, and I'm a cardio machine. Look at any of my fights, any of them, all of them. Like what I got, like 15, 14 fights. Show me where I got tired. I don't get tired. I'm not worried about it. The 3 to 5 minutes wasn't a big deal. You know what I mean? I'm very confident in that department. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, so the time change isn't what you were ever concerned about because you always knew you had cardio, but you know you have more weapons. Do you think that he feels as comfortable using those same weapons that you do, knowing that you actually do have more experience implementing those?
I think he has those weapons for the first 3 minutes. Then we'll see. It's gonna be exciting for the first 3 minutes. After those first 3.5 minutes go, we'll see what this kid's about. All right.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah, no, I love it. You can feel it coming through the camera. You know, without giving away. I mean, we're getting close to fight. No game plan, anything like that. What's the one thing that you feel like you have to make sure you do to make sure you get your hand raised to come this fight?
Stop those takedowns in the beginning. If I get taken down, get right back up in his face. That's what he's going to be going for. I promise you, he's going to probably shoot within that first minute. He's not going to like what he sees on the feet. He's not going to like what he feels. And he's going to be shooting. So just defending them takedowns, getting them underhooks, and bullying them.
Yeah. Well, in my mind, I have you deemed as a wrestler boxer. That's the type of fighting style that I like. That if I had to like put a title on it, that's what I feel like it is. But you also possess some really amazing submission skills and some highlights on your submissions too. You
Yeah.
train at a very high level jujitsu gym. I mean, what do you think he's expecting from you as a fighter?
I don't know what he's expecting, but he better be expecting a dog. That's all I know. I don't give a fuck what he's expecting. To be honest, I don't care. He just better be ready to fight because we fighting. Yeah, we the co-main event, bro. People come here to see a fight. Yeah, bro, it's gonna be fun.
I feel it. I feel it. No question. I feel that shit.
No, 100%. I can definitely feel it. I mean, October 14th, this is a big night. It's night 2 because, again, Cage Aggression, they do they do multiple night cards, which is crazy. I love it every time they do. But you're on night 2, just so the fans do know. What would be, not that it's your job to sell the fight, you're not the promoter, but for anybody who's teetering on the edge of getting this fight, what would be your take to them?
Honestly, like I'm a pretty exciting. I think I'm a pretty exciting fighter. I got a lot of fights. I got a lot of crazy submissions. Just look at my last fight. I mean, I'm a pretty fun fighter. I'm gonna take them. I'm telling y'all now. Buy the fight. Drive out to the fight. Whatever you need to do to see this fight, it's going to be crazy. There's going to be bloodshed. I promise. And if you don't want to come for me, just look at the lineup of this card. I mean, this card is stacked. We got BJ Penn in the building. We got some other legends in the building. I mean, this is going to be such a packed event. I can feel the energy already. Like this is going to be one to watch.
Oh, dude, you already sold it. I feel like you sold it to me. Well, I was already sold because I already know you. I already know everybody.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it wasn't sold already, you just did. You gave so many reasons on why everybody should be there. Now, I guess, would you like to give a shout out to all the people that are going to be there to support you, all the sponsors, teammates, anything like that? The platform is yours, sir.
Yeah, man. I just got to give a shout out to my lovely lady Hannah. She's always been there through everything, the rides. She cuts weight with me at home, getting all the snacks out of the house. I couldn't do it without her, and her whole family. I mean, Tanner, Hayden, Hannah, Haley, everybody. My family, my mom, Janie, Xavier, everybody that I train with. Thank you so much. I mean, with the times I doubted myself, you guys would always let me know who I really was, and I really appreciate that. And I'm fighting for you guys today. Or October 14th.
Oh yeah, I fucking love it, brother. It glitched at the end. I didn't know if it was saying something, but it paused. but I fucking love it, dude. TJ.
100%. Jordan, thank you for your time. People, watch this fight. Cool Jordan Clark versus Brandon Mills, October 14th. Find the stream, get there live. He said it, expect violence.
Violence, that's what we coming for, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, thank you.